wanted to talk about today about was just the ways that we can all use Hangouts for content marketing. And one of the main things, of course, is what I call connecting with your 1,000 true fans. And the idea for me about connecting with the 1,000 true fans, it's Kevin Kelly wrote an article on Technium. If you haven't read it, I'll definitely provide the link and stuff like that. And what his basic premise is that if you just connect with 1,000 fans who look forward to everything you produce and stuff, that's all you need. And he shows you the math, the numbers of how to basically create a very decent income doing that. And so, my mission now, what I see is that like I want to work with 1,000 people who want to connect with their 1,000 true fans, and besides that being like a nice number, about 1 million folks that I can really affect them and stuff, is simply the fact that like I feel like one of the things that like that before was difficult to do as a artisan is to just basically have connect with those 1,000 true fans. If, like, let's say you're out in Perth and stuff, but your other fans are in the States, or if they're over here in in China, or all these different places and stuff like that. What I feel like we have with technology now, between Hangouts and writing, which Bill really talks about and stuff like that, is a way to connect with them on a deeper level. Your words, of course, is a great significant way to really touch folks and stuff. But I feel like having this kind of interaction and stuff is just one more layer to that whole thing that like you don't have otherwise and stuff. And again, I know that Bill is besides being big on blogging stuff, he's not much for social media and stuff. But I feel like Hangouts is a way to kind of like cross this kind of divide, if you will, and we're gonna get more into like all different ways to repurpose content and stuff. But I just want to talk a little bit about how this live interaction is a great way to connect with your fans. Looks like Bill is starting to really get into the toolbox there and play with the different things.
That's right. Well, something's wrong. Just my usual self here.
And that's the thing. Like this is something that like with our writing and stuff, it's something that's there. We can kind of convey humor and stuff like that. But the thing is, though, like this is like a live audience. It's like basically allows you the same way to be on stage that like if you're a comedian to be on, like to basically have a live show and stuff. If you're a musician. If you're a musician, it allows you to basically play, like live, and teachers too. Like I'm surprised that there aren't more dance or yoga teachers using this, Google Hangouts as a way. For a while, Google was offering this thing called Helpouts, which was basically allowing you to, to give services, and they kind of dropped the program last month and stuff, unfortunately. But it was a way that allowed you to, offer like direct tutoring to folks that like whether it was yoga or cooking. There was a lot of cooking on there I saw and stuff. I'm just kind of curious though, like as other folks use Hangouts as a way to connect with their audiences.
I'm using Skype more than Hangouts, but I want to get more involved with Hangouts. The only thing that I'm concerned about with Google, love the stuff they offer and recognize the quality, but as you said, they do tend to make changes without telling you, and sometimes those changes are bye-bye.
Right.
Helpouts just disappeared. I took a long time getting on to Helpouts. The approval process took some time, and just as I was starting to use it, gone. So sometimes I feel I'd be better off using other programs like Zoom or Skype or one of those instead of Hangouts, because I can't really be sure Hangouts is going to be here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely not talking about how you should use, Hangouts as a way to basically, rely on it and stuff. It's definitely should, be part of your, overall strategy for that very reason, because Google can make the changes anytime. But one of the things that, like, I really, love about it is what I'm going to kind of jump to for real quick here is you can create YouTube videos, and that's definitely something that I know that Miss Eileen really uses and stuff, and I think for me that Google YouTube relationship is one of the things that you as a content marketer can really leverage then, because of the fact that like something that's going to show up on YouTube, through creating the, through this Google Hangout on Air is going to rank higher like automatically just because of that very relationship.